Lee Sin has a lot of power. Like, this is the first pick that Live Sandbox have had in a while where they can actually get kills, and they have kill pressure in lane, you know, around level 6. Like, they have some timings.
Not exactly the greatest of maneuvers is Croco coming through from an early gank. There's the gold card, and immediately Flash comes out from Chovy, even takes him down to 200 health. And that will push him to go back home.
Because I don't think there was any world where... okay, hold that thought. Willer coming over.
Taking a lot of damage as Vista's already here as well. And he goes for the knock-up. Croco getting taken down very, very low, but does safeguard himself. He suspects. He definitely suspects. As they were trying to get that lightning rush, and they do manage to get it. There's the ulti through. And in goes Chovy now, looking to hop underneath this turret. But he's going to take a lot of damage. Decides he's going to flash out. Still takes that turret shot as Fate will get booped back by the blast cone. And now Croco finds himself in front of 2 members. There's the quickness on the bottom side as well. Deft just steals away the first blood. Croco also goes on a huge journey on the top side of the map to kill Willa. And Morgan's like, what's happening, guys? Where is everyone?
Oh man, he's just the catalyst for all of this. He's not really even involved.
Oh no, he might actually be able to kill somebody. A great flash from Morgan and manages to take down the cannon, utilizing his Omni Stone to get the aftershock. Oh, that was beautiful, and he's gonna survive. Looks like Live Sandbox are going to be okay for the moment. Effort walking over some vision. Prince is here as well as Summit throws down the ultimate. Doesn't find too much value here as the teleport's coming through from Chovy. Morgan gets the stun onto Summit now as Gold Card is in hand. Hasn't picked his target just yet as the wild cards go wide. Helm Alive just trying to control the battlefield as there's the quickness. 3-man knock up from Vista. And the Gold Card comes through as well. There's the Heartbreaker, and Live Sandbox are 100% heartbroken after this one. The romance is flooding out of this team.
You can't snowball the advantage, but if someone's going to walk like this...
Yeah, he's just dead. Hextech Ultimatum comes down. He throws up the ult, so that's going to get a little bit of CC, and in fact, the Viego is going to fall down. Morgan tries to find Summit, and now Croco is looking to peel, and there's the Emperor's Divide. True Shot Barrage comes through from Deft, but it's still a great trade for Live Sandbox.
Game. Yeah. 3-0-0. He's going to get caught, though, or is he?
Decent little flash there out from Deft as the Blade Wall comes through. That's going to block a Mystic Shot, but it can't block the Grand Entrance, and that's just another kill for Deft. 4-0-0. I'm getting vintage Deft Ezreal flashbacks as now Chovy and Fate battling one another.
He's just trying to remind you of how great of a player he is. 4 kills early here. As we watch this unfold again, this is a big no-no from Summit, where he is in this case. He is able to get his Slicing Maelstrom off critically, and gets out before Chovy appears. Chovy didn't think he was necessary to actually get this kill, and because he comes so late, he actually escapes, which allows this big turn to come through, and Fate arrives as well. And Deft, perfect flash here, watch this. Oh!
Yeah,
and
really
then
nicely done.
You could block the Q, but he's already got the hula hoop on him. And I mean, Deft, 4 kills and so much more valuable.
Look at this, Helm Alive. They actually want to be here for this one. Effort comes through, gets a decent pulverize, but Willa gets out of the way. Now, the Unbreakable Will. We'll see whether it is actually going to live up to the name, and it looks like the answer is no, as it's not even going to wear off. The kill still comes down. Now Willa, he's got a whole bunch of CC in his hands. Great pulverize to come through there. And Live Sandbox, they cannot survive the onslaught. All of the resets coming on through. Deft having a field day, and welcome, Baron.
Would you execute against a comp that can collapse and punish? And look at how this is set up. Like, I really respect the play from Croco because Effort's at the perfect angle to actually get the second follow-up to this, but if you can't kill him at that moment, you can't really do anything here, and Effort is, of course, immediately caught. And you don't have vision control around this part of the map. Summit's stuck on the top side of the map. Still doesn't have stopwatch, by the way. Starting to sound like Valdez here, but everything about this fight is just, it's doomed from the moment they don't get the pick. One team fight on the Drake left as Live Sandbox.
Well, Effort's just going to walk himself into this Tri-Brush. He's looking for a turret to keep himself alive, but it's not going to work. There's a Chovy there. And
they've got the Rift Wall pressure.
Yeah, Shirley is doing some work, but all of that vision now is given over as Emperor's Divide going to whiff completely, but Fate should be able to keep himself alive unless Chovy decides not to. Yep, there's the gold card. Fate's going to stun himself. That is going to delay the inevitable, but inevitable it is. And now Live Sandbox, they're going to use that opportunity to try and fight this 4v4. They do manage to take the Drake. So denying that Infernal Soul, certainly good news, but there is a Twisted Fate running amok in your base, gentlemen.
Yeah, and he's going to get the inhibitor as well. He's not alone. Deft is there at this stage in the game because they are so far behind. This is such an incredible play from Chovy. I want to take a closer look at how this happens as well.
It's just beautifully opportunistic, right? Like, I really love it when a player
he walks it out.
Oh, man.
And there's a blast plant available, and that's the end of it. This is not going to save you. Self-stun, as you called it. It's so true.
The thing that happens, though, like, you can't really be like, oh, Fate, you were completely out of position. It's just so hard when you have map control as a Twisted Fate, right? As Will is going to come on down. It looks like Morgan should be able to grab this 1v1, as Summit's going to delay it. Croco now gets exhausted. The cannon has been taken out. Croco with some fancy footwork is going to at least get himself to safety, but now they don't have the kick for the upcoming fight, nor
as compared to what you're gaining. You have now inhibitor control, and Fate once again the victim. Has a second stopwatch now with the Zonias, but still gonna have to burn it before any fights happen. Look at the damage!
Pressure on Fate. It's just ridiculous. Chovy with so much damage. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Humalife pushing with Reckless Abandon as well. Chovy now just going to pick the pigeon out of the air with his gold card. Does have to flash in the end. Meantime, he's going to take the third inhibitor.
He has teleport too.
And Summit looking for a potential flank. He's going to dive on top of Vista. Finds him with a Gleaming Quill, and Deft finds the shooting gallery. In goes Effort. Deft is in the bouncy castle. Goes golden now. The quickness is beautiful. Deft trying to flash his way out. There's the S rank, but unfortunately, it does absolutely nothing. And now it's Willa's turn to be the Samira. Picks up resets. Whose resets are they? Viego's or Samira's? I don't know. Morgan doesn't either, because he's just winning the game.
That's going to be into that inhibitor, or rather Nexus turret, excuse me, and they don't interrupt the back, but Morgan can kill this Nexus by himself with a few of his friends.
Sad Zoe waving goodbye as well as Fate. Not going to be able to stop this one, but Hanwha Life, after a very disappointing game one, just find insane victory after even more.